What is up, guys? Wallow J here, and I'm here with a co-host who was late as fuck.
Ew.
That's you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when you say your name.
Chris Squirrel Crawford. Ew.
That wasn't awkward or anything.
No.
What's up, guys?
Smooth as butter.
Yeah.
Long time
you
no
do
sound.
radio, don't you?
Chunky butter?
Yeah.
And we're also here with our resident part-timer, Sherry Arnold.
Yes, welcome back.
Part-time.
Yeah.
I've had a
Listen,
lot going on.
You know that you're a part-timer.
I am.
Once a month. That's like...
What's that supposed to mean?
What?
Oh, you don't know the difference between full-time and part-time?
Yeah. See, me and Waldo, we're here every Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, behind the boards,
Yeah, me.
me, producer
Yeah,
Chris.
me.
But Sherry, yeah. Sherry's a part-timer.
I just
Yeah.
had a lot
Nice.
going on.
Yeah, a lot going
Hey,
on.
it's all
Yeah.
good.
She's like keeping an eye on her daughter because she's got boyfriends and shit.
They had the Navy ball last
Be like-
weekend, and it
Be like, you touch her,
was a whole day.
I'm going to touch you back. And you ain't going to like it how I'm going to touch you.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to... I just thought about that since you talked about that. We're going to have to mix up next Saturday. We'll have to do something different because I got a wedding.
Mix it
Yeah.
up.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
try to compete next weekend, too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Where?
So we'll have to...
Orlando.
Okay.
At
What time is your wedding?
1.
Live from the toilet, we got the squirrel.
What?
No?
No.
We're not going to get any viewers for that?
No, I don't think so. Maybe your mom, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Oh.
your mom thinks that everything you do is great. So
Oh.
she's like, "Oh, look at my boy taking a poop. That's so sweet." So maybe we can do it in the morning. You know,
I'll have to leave here by at least 10 because that's how far
Oh.
south I got to go.
holy,
That's a
fucking
morning,
shit.
morning.
Then can we do it Friday night?
Yeah.
All right, let's set up something for Friday night, and
I mean, I live here, so yeah.
yeah,
Set it up.
yeah, we'll do it Friday night.
Okay.
Cool.
Woo.
Anywho, with us,
With
Squirrel.
us. Squirrel.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me once again.
Yeah, you
everybody.
fucking missed it last week all the way through.
I was dude, so almost the same scenario happened. I had to catch myself because Dean had everyone come over. We were picking some fruits off his trees and stuff. And I was like, deja vu.
Squirrel's like, man, I think I got something to do today. I'm not sure.
Did Dean not remind you?
What do you mean?
That's a no.
There's your answer.
Because I was leaving, and he's like, "No, bro, you gotta stay. We gotta do jujitsu. You know, Chris is coming. So and so's coming." I'm like,
Hell yeah.
I'm like, nah, man. But you remind Chris that we got the podcast today at 2:30. He's like, "Oh, okay. I'll let him know."
Yeah, that
It was in
went
my phone.
that
I
went
had
in
it in my
one
mind.
ear right out the other with Dean.
He probably forgot to.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
all goody.
When you left, Dean was like, I think he told me something to remember. I'm
Was I
not sure.
supposed to do something?
What did he say?
Oh, well.
I can't quite remember.
If it was important, I would have remembered it.
Yeah. All right. Exactly. It had nothing to do with jujitsu, so
Yeah.
never mind. Nah, they'll figure it out. It's all good.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow before, because I need to bust up that aloe plant for Dean before I go.
You know what? You've been going for weeks now.
I've still been doing
I'll believe you're there when I see you there.
Okay.
I'll be there Monday.
That's the best bet.
So if you want to be there on Monday to, get your fat ass in gear like me, I'll be there.
Okay. Because that's what I posted on his thing this morning when he was posted for the trading yard. He's like, ugh. I was like, shut up, fat boy.
Yeah.
Because I can fat shame him because he fat shames me.
That's not nice. That triggers me and hurts my feelings.
That's exactly. I told Amanda, I was like, let's go ahead and get Wallow ramped up for a thing today. Go ahead and call him fat boy real quick.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then he immediately responded. I was like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Got him.
I'm like, yeah, says the fat boy. But it's okay. I don't mind. I don't care. I know I'm fat.
Yeah.
So
Well fed.
well fed, yes.
Well fed.
Well fed.
Because you've been
and fat.
making that freaking beef roast.
Ooh.
That peppercini beef roast.
Yo. Yo.
Yeah, Amanda gave him the recipe and told him
That
how to
shit
do
is
it.
so
forgot the recipe.
bomb.
Man.
Like I had it all week. All week. I made it last Sunday, make my meals for the week. Oh, it's so fucking good.
I'm telling you, you got to get the new hotness recipe, which is that buffalo chicken stuffed sweet potato.
Buffalo chicken sauce.
I'm telling you, man, the shit is
Throw that ass.
the bomb.
You ever see that old viral video?
Which one?
It's just some
No.
some dude pulling up things, and he would just be like, after he would say it in a funny way, he would just be like, "Throw that ass." And then eventually he was like, buffalo chicken sauce for that ass.
I have not
He
seen
would just take longer and longer pauses. It was pretty funny at the time. But that reminded me of it.
Well,
Please go on.
Do you have to be on supplements to find it funny?
Hey, that always helps. But they're not necessary.
That's just like some people make those YouTube videos of the vines that will never die kind of thing.
Oh, like the guy with the maracas?
Yeah, stuff like that.
That's
old
my
school
favorite.
things.
Yeah. I don't think Vine is a thing anymore.
No, it's not.
Do it for the
TikTok.
vine.
Yeah.
I think it's TikTok now.
Yeah, TikTok's the new
What's
hotness.
that? I've never even heard
It's
of
like
it.
Vine, but it allows you to do longer videos.
Yeah.
Vine was like 10 seconds or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Bro, B-Mac, I overheard him talking to some
Who?
guys,
B-Mac.
Brandon McCaffrey.
Oh, okay.
When I was out in San Diego for Ultimate Mat Warriors,
Yeah.
he was talking to my buddy Freddie, who runs BJJ World TV,
Uh-huh.
about like Instagram TV. I don't know if you've seen that. Like some people, like you could watch their videos,
Right.
and then it's like click here to see more.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You click on it, and it's just like a super long video. It's like
Yeah, it's like a YouTube channel, but in Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
pretty sweet.
you
Yeah.
see like the preview, because there's a couple accounts I follow where you'll watch it and then it doesn't end and it, click, keep watching. So you click that and then it takes you to like basically their channel.
That's like going to be the new thing right there.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know. It's still
At
a
least for the
1 by
time
1
being.
ratio. I like, I like a wide format. You lose so much of what's going on in the frame when you go 1 by 1. I just don't like it.
I don't know. I think social media is, I don't really know if it's at its peak yet or if it's already hit its peak, but I do know like people are leaving it more and more.
Yeah,
and more.
I don't spend as much time on Facebook anymore. I do spend time on that Lost Dog page that I keep posting stuff
A
about.
Yes, you
lot
do.
of time.
A lot of time.
I'm on that Insta life still.
Listen, if my dog ever got lost, those people do such a great job trying to help other people find their dogs. And a lot of times it really works.
Mhm.
So, I joined because I found this dog that I had for a night, and granted, the guy didn't see it there. He was just a resident of my complex, went into the office and asked if somebody had found the dog. So, but still, they do reunite lost dogs, with their owners, which is a great thing. you
Yeah.
know?
I'm trying to find a group that will reunite people with their lost socks. Because, damn it, I've always lost one damn sock. And I swear I'm losing more and more. And I'm going to find those damn socks one day.
No, you're not.
I know
No,
I'm
you're
not.
not.
They're in the bottom of the washer.
Yeah.
Or like the dryer or something. I've seen like
There was,
some
I don't know
videos
if it was
people
real or
pulling them out.
not. I didn't look in the backstory of it, but it was like someone had to repair their washer and they took that bottom panel off and literally it was full of just random socks.
Oh,
Yeah. I've seen that with dryers where they'll pop the back
man.
to change the belt or something like
Yeah.
that. There's just socks. So
I know
There
how
you go.
I
I
know
might
how
check it
my
out.
my socks got lost though.
Your
It was-
dog.
No, it's Michelle.
yeah, because she likes your socks.
She used to take all my socks and wear them, and somehow never made them back.
I usually find mine out in the yard. My dogs will take it through the doggy door and I'll never see it again.
It's like now that we're not living together, I find all my socks, all of them.
Every time.
I have not lost any of them.
That's good.
So
That's crazy. Who would have thought?
right,
Leave it to her. She ran a 5K yesterday too.
Yeah, well, they had one at the
Apparently so.
elementary by our house.
She didn't say anything to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I just
Got
saw.
second in her age group.
Oh, shit.
What's her age group?
Like 97.
Mine.
Oh.
The old bitch category. You got some shit going on, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
coming up.
I got
What's going on?
So I got one, now two super fights on the Sogi.
2, not just one, man. People want a piece of you.
So I requested this second match because
The guy talk shit? Tell me he talks shit.
no, it's I
Son
had
of
a
a
match
bitch.
with him. He did the first finishers, but we didn't roll against one another until like the last one at the Open, and it was like my second match, and I felt like I could have won.
It's
And
the
it was
black guy?
No, I do want to go against him again, Kevin. That was a good round.
Oh, okay.
But it's this kid Relentless.
You talked about him last time.
Yeah. So I'm getting, he's rolling against like 5 people that day. Like he went from having 1 super fight to like 5 super fights. So I was just like,
fuck, make me one.
I was like, hey, give me one if he wants to get that rematch. And then he said, yeah, right away. I was like, cool. Cause like, in my opinion, if I'm going to go travel for a super fight,
might as well get as many as you can.
You know, unless there was like money involved, which is not, you know, in this case, but you know, it's good experience.
Yeah.
And it's a good excuse to go to New York. But, so yeah, I'm going to get a rematch against Relentless and then, this guy, Robert Deagle, or I want to say that's his name.
Rob Regal?
No.
Oh, okay.
Robert Deagle. He's a purple belt under Danaher. He looks like a pretty legit leg locker. He's also a brown belt under some other person, but he claims he's a purple. But look, that'll be a good match.
Sounds like it's a little sandbagger to me.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Well, I mean, at this stage, you know, purple competes with browns and blacks anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, and then Relentless is a brown belt, so that'll be a good one.
How old is that kid?
He's pretty young. I'm pretty sure he's only like 19 or 20.
19.
Yeah, he's a little guy too. He's like he looks like he walks around 125.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty small.
God, can you imagine being 19 and being a brown belt?
Yeah, that's wild.
No, that probably wouldn't be good. Because, you know, sometimes you don't have your ego in check at that age.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, you have people kissing your ass because you're a brown belt. No, I probably wouldn't like that.
Maybe.
It's just my personal preference, I guess.
No, I got you.
Now, I mean, knowing myself, you know.
Yes. No, you are an asshole.
Still is.
Well,
yeah.
there you go.
I can't wait to see when you get to brown. Jesus Christ.
Oh, bro, that's going to be at least another 8 or 9 years.
Oh, I'm sure.
I haven't trained in a month, and I'm not really in a hurry, and I'm not really itching to get back just yet. So, you know, we'll see.
I mean, I got to get that cardio and.
See, you're full of shit.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
You are. You always say the same
You just
shit.
don't want to train.
I gotta get my cardio up.
That's how you get that cardio.
That's how you get your cardio up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward though to going and training with like Boogie and doing that 3-day seminar.
When is it?
In the beginning of June. It's like a summit.
Wait, so is this up in New York as well?
This is going to be in San Diego.
So when is the New York thing?
May 25th.
And then in June you're going up to San Diego for
like the first week of June. The 6th, 7th, and 8th in particular, I'll be just like training. Just there's gonna be like 8 seminars in total with like the freaks, like Gio and Boogie, and like Eddie, and a bunch of like really high level guys. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
And then I'll just train the whole time when I'm there and check out the city a little bit more. And then
go skate.
Probably try to like.
Are you
stay
staying
safe.
with Boogie again or what?
I'm not sure yet. I'll see. You know, I'm gonna weigh out some options, but I'll definitely reach out. I just don't want to be too much of a burden on him. You know, But later on that month, the 22nd, I have a super fight on the Finishers Midwest, June 22nd.
And that is in Chicago?
Lombard. 10th Planet Lombard, Illinois. Lombard. Yeah, same shit.
Lombard.
I don't know. That's how it looks
my lumbar hurts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chicago, basically.
Yeah. So I'll be heading over there.
Then when do you head back up to Bethlehem again?
I'm trying to go up pretty soon. I just want to go up and train. So I know they're doing, literally, I think on the 26th, they're doing their female finishers. Because the next finishers is all females. They're doing like a 115 or 125 pounds.
Is Grace competing?
Yeah, it's pretty much for Grace, I want to say. Yeah, okay. It's like her weight class. And all female super fights. But it's like the day after the Sogi, where I'll be in New York. So, I mean, it's fairly close. I could
just take a train down.
Yeah, hop over there. I'd like to be there. You know, it'd be pretty cool. So we'll see. But I'm gonna definitely have some like a super fight or something on the Finishers 10, whenever that will be. That'll probably be later on in the year. No official date yet.
Is that gonna be in Bethlehem as well?
Maybe. No, I'm not sure yet. Either Bethlehem, maybe Rockaway.
Oh, that's right. Maybe. Don't they have like another school in New Jersey?
Yeah, Woodbridge.
Woodbridge.
Yeah.
Who's running that one?
Chris Hendrick. He's a brown belt.
Okay.
We actually went against one another in the open tournament before I went against Relentless. It was Chris Hendrick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And is SAC and JM part of that school? I mean, is that their school? Or?
It's Chris's, and Chris is a brown belt under them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Gabe, I think it is?
Gabe, yeah. He's going to be running Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also brown belt.
And that's happening when?
Not sure yet. Sometime this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, those boys are expanding.
Yeah. They got a couple other purple belts running another gym. I think it's like 10th Planet Fulton.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure exactly where.
Well, you know that 10th Planet, that Miami was going to be a nice throwback rash guard. That one's probably going to look good.
Yeah.
I want a T-shirt when that happens.
Yeah, that's going to be sick. That
I saw their logo and I'm like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's rad.
Even though, I mean, I'm not part of 10th Planet anymore.
Yeah, I can still appreciate a good design.
For sure. I just don't want to seem like a poser, though. You know, all these guys that are not part of 10th Planet that just wear like 10th Planet shit.
I mean, I know what rubber guard is. So I mean,
I know what lockdown is.
Yeah, I know what lockdown is. I can still get a homie control. So I mean, you know,
it's like, oh, bro, you part of 10th Planet? No, I just like the shirt. Is that okay?
Cool shit.
Is that okay, man? Is that cool? Like, I still have all my 10th Planet. Well, not all of them, but I still have like.
I've still got all mine.
A bunch of 10th Planet rash guards, and I don't wear them because
don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that poser, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to let him go.
I know.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to look at him, and I'm like, man, these shits are bad.
Well, that's why you kind of like dodged a bullet because I went 160 in for the rash guards we got recently, and I don't want to wear them now. well, it sucks because they're good ones because they're Felix ones.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And I'm like,
well, these ones are good too.
Yeah.
That last one that I got from BMAC, it was an M85, which is just as good as a Phalanx.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how it fits. I just, I don't know. I think at some point I may have to just let them go and sell them. Because, I mean,
well, I offered mine back, but the problem is they're 2X rash guards. So it's like not a whole lot of 2X no-gi rash guards are going around.
There's like a 10th Planet.
Yeah, but this isn't a 10th Planet one.
I know. Okay, never did.
Because the only other one I got is the old Fire one.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got two. I got the Fire, and then I got the short sleeve combination.
I do. I have those.
Yeah. Which the short sleeve combination was when I got introduced to the short sleeve Felix, and I was like, oh, these are fucking bomb diggities.
I don't have any of those. I sold them all.
Did you?
I'm debating on it. I don't really wear them unless I'm like training at my house, but like I pretty much just rock like Phalanx, like Rashkis and stuff. And
well, I've got a pair of their shorts.
Skeleton from time to time.
Well, listen, I've been telling you need to brand yourself. You just need a logo, and then you can just have your custom shit with your logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have like a rabid squirrel.
But you have.
I got like one graphic, but I'm like, I feel like
I'm telling you that you need to update that graphic.
Yeah,
you need to.
I got an example for one, but I'm like,
don't be that one, that guy who's in his 30s and has got a professional career. They're like, so what's your email address? They're like assblaster74. Yeah, it's like I made this when I was 15 years old. No,
No, mine's just like my name.
Oh, that reminds me.
What?
It's completely subject change, but we had a guy that my boss hired like 2-3 years ago that took the job that I was gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his email was Shady Shannon. And first of all, that should have been a red flag.
Yeah.
And
red
then
flag.
the dude had some felonies, like drug kind of things, and he's a good
talker.
talker.
The email fits.
So he's a good talker, and he talked his way, like made it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal. Well, like almost a year into him working with us, he's not on the job sites. I'd go to the job sites. I'm like, dude, he's not even here.
Where's Shady Shannon?
He gives me paperwork that smells like weed. And I was like, I can't send this to the office. Like, they're going to open the envelope and get fucking high.
I just sent it anyways.
I did. I mean, I had no choice. But so it turns out, so he quit like probably a little over a year ago. He quit. And he went back to his old job. Well, we just found out last week he got fired from there because he was being Shady Shannon. He had been working at a dealership during the day on the clock of the other construction job when he's supposed to be a foreman, and
Yeah,
then they took his phone because it was a company phone, and all he had was drug deals on it. I was like, oh, so did you guys learn a lesson? Someone has Shady Shannon on their email.
I just don't know how we jump from a graphic on a rash
He
card
said something about your email.
to
he was giving him some advice, and it's sound advice because don't be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
My email, all my stuff's just like my name.
Yeah, because like the main one I use is my MWC Nugs. And that's the main email I use for a lot of stuff. So it's always kind of funny when somebody goes, you know, what's your email? I'll just spell it out. I'll be like MWC and just spell it all the way out. And I've had some people, they'll write it down and then they look at it and go, Nugs, what does that mean? So they have to guess their story. I'm a gamer tag, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, cool.
Speaking of gaming, have you seen the Google Stadia?
Huh?
No, I have not.
So basically, they're trying to eliminate the consoles. So Google's going to come out with a streaming service called Google Stadia that all you need is Google Chrome browser. You log in and you play through the browser, and it's supposed to be like no lag, everything 4K. And they showed somebody playing Assassin's Creed based off the browser. I'm like, damn.
That would be interesting. Because that's a whole different format on how the game's developed, because it would have to be developed as a browser game. So
it's the same shit that I saw on your shit on your PlayStation.
I'll have to look into it. I don't know. I mean, I've heard there's always been that thing. Somebody's coming out to eliminate the console and this and that. But I don't know.
Well, Microsoft just went also with the Xcloud.
Yeah.
You don't need the console.
Yeah.
You just need, I think it's going to be like a streaming box, and that's it. You don't need to buy games. If you have a library of games that you play already on your Xbox One, then it transfers over to your account, and you can still play them on the streaming box, but you don't have to buy any other game. You can just stream whatever other game you want to play. So
I got to get with Brandon.
So they did that. And now Apple is also doing a game streaming service, but their games are going to be exclusive.
And I hate that because Epic's doing that right now too, the Epic launcher. Because that's the thing. Everybody's got their own launcher. Like I've got Steam, so you get all your games, most of your games through Steam. Then you've got Good Old Games, GOG. They have their own launcher. Epic, who's Fortnite, they have their own launcher. So, you have to have all these different launchers on your system. And the problem is as people are digging into them, they're finding out that these things are doing more than just being used as a launch platform to do your games. Like the Epic one's horrible. I mean, it's going all through your registry and everything in your computer.
They're watching you.
Basically, they are. I mean, they can see what the computer's doing, where it's going, what it's been doing. So I've kind of gotten rid of that. I'm like, I don't play Fortnite that much, so I don't really want that on my system anymore.
Well, can't you play Fortnite on your phone or your Xbox anyway?
Yeah. I could play it on my PlayStation. But I mean, I just don't. I'm not into that.
The thing with me is like, I don't play enough for me to subscribe to any of these platforms.
No. Well, that's why I got to get with Brandon because I just got MLB The Show 19 for the PlayStation, so baseball. So I've been playing baseball and fucking loving the shit out of it. It's fucking great playing baseball again on the system.
Bro, I used to play the baseball games all the time.
Oh, I love it. Dude.
PlayStation 1, me and my buddy, we used to go to war.
Dude, I just fucking, I had, you create, your own character kind of thing. Yeah. So I created
myself.
Yeah, yes. no, because myself would not be a good baseball player.
That's how you live the fantasy though.
Well, okay, so my guy is my fantasy because he's like 6'1", 220, he's pretty ripped up baseball player guy. He's not,
you just named him Chris.
Well, I did, of course.
There you go.
Yeah, shaved head, nice little beard on him, but he's a pitcher. He's a starting pitcher.
No,
he's been smoking the shit out of everybody. Fucking one-hit shutouts.
I did that with NBA 2K18. I built myself to basically Michael Jordan.
I was going to say, what, a fucking short Muggsy Bogues wallow?
No. I made myself 6'5".
Yeah.
Dude, come on. It's the fantasy, of course.
I know, but you still...
I'm going to make myself the badass player.
You should still be your size, but then have ups to where you could just fucking... You could jump and sit on the fucking
I would come to like
basket.
Everybody else's knees and shit. No, that's not a good way to play.
This isn't my fantasy.
No, that ain't my fantasy. I want to fly high and dunk and shit.
Because I can't do it in real life.
That's right.
I can't even touch the net. Fuck that.
You'd be surprised.
I used to. That was the best. The best I ever got was I was actually able to, I could grab the goal 10-foot basket.
At one point,
I could never dunk.
At one point, I was able to jump
it.
high enough to touch the rim, but I wasn't able.
The rim or the net?
The rim.
Yeah, I could get on the rim. I could hang, but I just couldn't get that extra to actually get the ball to
I could
flip
touch
over.
the net.
I'm talking like I was like between 14 and 16. That's when I was playing basketball all the time.
Same. I was
So.
around. I think I did that when I was maybe 15, 16.
It's like people did not expect for me to jump that high. So
Whose back did you step on?
your mom's.
At
She left
least
it
someone
open.
did.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That was kind of a slow pitch right there.
See, I don't like my mom, so you can go with all the jokes you want.
Your daddy.
Okay.
She's like, I don't like my dad either. So
I
Whatever.
do. I love my dad.
Whatever.
I know you went to California to see him for a couple of hours and came back.
Right?
Basically, that's all
That's
I've
crazy.
Christ.
I've done that many times. It's exhausting.
I would do that once.
I would do that never.
We have FaceTime, you know?
Yeah.
I surprised him for his birthday. He didn't know I was coming out
I'll
there.
surprise FaceTime
She goes
you.
to California and she didn't even smoke weed.
Well, she's like me, man. She can't. You got that job where you got to
I
worry about
know,
that fucking random.
I can't do that either.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Trust me. My dad, Dad got random 5 times one year.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
Really?
Lord.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize.
Is the old man hitting the puff puff?
No, that's the crazy thing. I'd like call him up and be like, "Yeah, what's going on today?
He's
what
on
you
the
up to?"
catnip.
He's like, "I got random."
Squirrel nip.
Squirrel nip. He's like, "I got random."
When you get random 5 times, it's not random anymore.
Well, we
Dude.
figured out what it is. Is basically when they grab a block of employees, because there's me.
Oh,
mom.
wait, that's when they're punching up their numbers.
Yeah.
We know he doesn't. We know he
He's
does.
safe. He's safe. He's safe.
Yeah.
His email has nugs in it.
Right. But whenever, because me, mom, and dad all have the same last name, but when you look at us in the address book, dad's first. So he's basically been, taking me and mom's drug tests, randoms, over the last couple of years. I finally got random like 2 years ago, and then I got randomed again last year.
I bet that once Chris retires, he's gonna be like, that's all he's gonna do.
For sure.
Sit in his back porch in front of his pool and just
Oh, yeah.
smoke weed all day.
I've already told him, man, it's like the moment that I no longer have to worry about randoms, I'm going to be that guy where, I don't drink as is. So it's like, I'm going to be that guy that sits on his by his pool or floats in his pool, fucking take a little bat, fucking little 1 or 2 hit bat, and just chill.
Hopefully I'll be retired too, and then I can join you and partake in the festivities.
Dude,
Yeah.
Squirrel can be part of the research because there's this question that I have with people. So that, they've seen a lot of the research coming out more and more. It's been a lot, but it's killing cancer cells and stuff like that. And I want to know
Does Chris have cancer?
if the regular habitual smokers ever get cancer.
Hey, listen. Why are you putting him out like that?
Because we all know.
No, we don't.
No,
Yeah.
we don't.
No, we don't.
What if his mom didn't know?
No, my mom knows.
She knows.
Yes. Dude, we're sitting here going to bat for you here. You're
I
like,
know.
"Yeah, yes." I was like, this isn't.
How do you not know? But I'm saying, it's a legit question. I want to know if the people who actually
You'll probably
do it a lot.
You'll probably see those kind of studies in the next 10 years because it's just now become legal in states to where they can actually start doing the testing.
Before you answer, Chris, I want to apologize to your mother. Sorry, Mrs. Smith, for
I didn't do anything wrong.
For Sherry putting your son's business out there like that.
Can't we just call her like Mama Squirrel?
We could.
Mama Nuts.
Oh, now see, that's just wrong. That's wrong. I would not go there.
No, yeah.
Mama nuts.
Sorry.
She's looking at you like, right? That's good nuts.
Yeah.
Mama nuts.
Can't wait till you get to meet her now.
Oh.
Yeah, probably not going to be able to at
For
this
real
point.
though, I need a peanut sponsor because it would just be perfect. Like Squirrel.
Acorns.
Trying to get the nuts.
Yeah,
I got
so
you.
we're gonna be looking around.
What is the guy with that?
Planters.
Planters. You know what I was going.
Oh, I did for sure.
Planters. If you're out there and you listen to this podcast, my boy's just trying to get a nut. That's all.
You know what was funny is I was talking to Amanda last night. We were sitting on the couch and I was telling her about how Shab basically talked about the same thing we talked about on this podcast about the UFC with fast food.
Because you listened to our podcast.
Well, that's the thing. Like I was telling her about it, and she just looks at me. She goes, "You know, he doesn't listen to your podcast." I'm like, "No fucking shit." I know Brendan Schaub does not listen to our podcast.
It's just similar things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, we were just discussing. I said, I just found it funny that we were discussing the same things organically. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. I just didn't want you to think he was listening to you.
I made it seem like that because our podcast came out first, and then the following week he was talking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he was listening, bro.
I did like his take though about, you're fast food now. That's all you are.
Yeah.
You're fast food fighters.
Huh?
He was talking about
fast food fighting.
since with the ESPN Plus, the
Yeah.
UFC's been guaranteed X amount of basically pay-per-view buys. I think it's like 500,000.
Which is a lot of fucking
Which
money.
is a lot of fucking money. It's a lot of pay-per-view buys. But they've been guaranteed that now. So they're like, fuck, we've already made the money. We don't need to promote the fighters. We don't need to do really anything.
Chris and I were talking about how, you don't see the UFC promoting many stars anymore.
Anything. Like,
Yeah.
It's like
I never know when the fights are even happening.
like
Every weekend.
there was a point where you would look forward to a fight because there was a countdown, and in that countdown you would see the guys in the main card, maybe the top 3 fights, and and they would talk about the opponents and all that stuff, and you would get to know these people. When you get to know these people, you feel like you know them, like they become part of basically like they're part of your family at some point. It's like, oh, I know this guy, I know his life story.
Yeah.
I'm cheering for this guy because of this, that, and the other.
Yeah, and we were talking
You don't
about,
see that anymore.
like with the other fight promotions, where they do like the Kumite style or the bracket style, where you can actually, you can watch your guy start from here and work his way all the way down. So you're
Right.
invested more and more and more.
Like one championship.
Yeah.
They got a Grand
So
Prix
they don't do
going.
that anymore. And Shaw was talking about, now you are fast food fighters.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just,
Your McDonald's.
you're McDonald's.
Your
You know,
Arby's.
The first thing you should do if you're a fighter now is you need to be hiring your own
Publicists,
Yep.
yeah.
Get your own stuff done, your own thing made, push your own name now because
Get
they're
your-
not going to push it.
Get your brand out there.
What did you think about, did you see Conor's big fucking,
I'm retired. I'm not retired. I'm retired.
no, the thing he said about Khabib's wife?
Yeah, to call her a
heard about
goat.
No,
Well,
a towel.
a
What?
towel.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear anything about it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he called her a towel and a goat.
yeah. Yeah. Because,
So-
Khabib's Muslim.
Right.
So, and his wife wears the whole.
So Gastelum came out and was talking about that and said, with all this thing going on between Conor and Khabib, that somebody's going to really get hurt or shot because of, people going after religion and family members. I think that they got into it on Twitter as well. And Khabib was talking about, rape allegations, because Conor's got that sexual, misconduct thing going in Ireland. And I guess they were going back and forth, and Dana White had to come out and say, hey, both of you need to stop it. We're going to take action on both of you. So I guess Conor came out and what did he say? I have it here. I made a little tag on it. So Conor McGregor tweeted late Wednesday, I want to move forward with my fans, all faiths and all backgrounds. All faith challenges to be our best selves. It's one, it is one world and one for all. So see you in the octagon. So see you in the octagon to me signifies that, hey, you're not really retired. You were just saying that maybe because you had this story that came out and you were trying to overshadow it with your retirement.
Well, maybe either that or maybe because the thing I've seen is he probably retired because he wanted ownership for his next fight.
No, I understand that he was trying to get stock
and they
in
were
the
like,
company,
no.
and they're like, no.
And he was
fuck
like, cool, I'm
that.
retired.
No.
Peace out. I'm
Yes.
going to make whiskey and wine now.
I saw that he challenged Mark Wahlberg to a fight. I'm like, dude, are you serious?
Mark Wahlberg would fuck you up.
That's right.
Marky Mark, kick your ass.
That's right. He's the fighter.
Yeah. Get out of
fights?
that shit.
No.
He boxed and
Yeah, but he's not touching Conor.
no. But I mean,
Maybe his people will.
no, but I mean, I'm still cheering for fucking Marky Mark. And they make badass
Listen,
burgers.
he's from Boston, so he would probably just bring out a bat and take him out at the knees.
He's got he boxes, but he's got a boxing gym.
Yeah, but his
He
little
wakes up at 2:30 to work
his
out.
boxing is not comparable to Conor's. So
no.
let's just stop there. He has no shot.
I don't know, man. If they do it, I'm putting money on Marky Mark.
Okay, well that's money that you're going
Let's
to
make it
fucking
happen.
lose.
I know Marky Mark's listening. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, just like Sean
Boom.
was listening.
Dana White's listening.
Yeah, Shaw's got a notepad right now writing
You
shit
know
down.
Connor's coming out of retirement for that Marky Mark match.
I want to go see Shab when he comes around to town. I mean,
I think he's in Tampa.
Yeah, he's in Tampa, but that's kind of a maybe a long drive too.
Well, I mean, fuck, we're doing Atlanta for Coco,
for Joey Diaz,
which I can't wait for.
When's that?
June 8th.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to go up, see the parents, stay at the estate.
You can't get close to him, though.
Who?
You.
Well.
Because you probably get high just by smelling him.
Yeah, no.
Cocksucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be interesting. I've seen some of his stand-up on TV, but I've never seen him live.
Did you see his set on the Degenerates?
I did.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I did. Yeah, it was pretty good.
But I think it's at the Tabernacle, which is the same spot that Rogan's was at. So I've been to that spot. It's nice.
I saw Rogan in Orlando. That was fun.
We saw him in Atlanta at the Tabernacle. It was a good set.
Yeah.
Hinchcliffe opened. So that was fun.
Hinchcliffe is funny.
Dude, he was killing it.
He needs to be already headlining, doing his own tour.
I think he does. I think he's got his own dates and stuff. But, Rogan just he likes bringing his friends.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I think the way he's talked about it, he rarely gets, locals or things like that to open. He normally just brings his buddies.
Well, that's a good thing because he knows them. He knows that they're funny.
And he likes hanging out with them. So, all that downtime before the show and stuff like that, you can hang out with your bud.
You're not alone.
Yeah. So, but it'll be fun. It'll be a good trip. We'll head up on Friday.
I wonder who's his opener, though. Who's he bringing? Because
I don't know. Lee.
Lee's probably going to be way too high.
Yeah. He's still way too high.
From last year.
Yeah, from last year.
Took 20,000 milligrams.
Jesus Christ. They have a YouTube cut of just all the time Joey has dosed him beyond. Like, literally, Lee is sitting in the chair taking a trip to who fucking knows where. But he's just sitting there, eyes rolling back, just taking the ride. It's like, bro, eat the stars of death, you pussy. It's like, fuck that. No. That's too much weed. That's too much.
A little too much.
Never too much. Never too much.
But I mean, Joey is the perfect example of you cannot overdose on that shit. Because if there was a person who was going to overdose on fucking weed, it would have been him
or Willie Nelson.
For sure. Yeah, Willie shit. He's old school.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, true.
Gangster.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I heard that he did jujitsu. Is that true?
Really?
What? I could not see that in any
Why not?
fashion. Because it's Willie fucking
He might
Nelson.
actually have cancer.
That's what
Willie?
I was just thinking.
He might be.
Cancer?
Let's look into that.
Now, if he does,
so then your story gets
yeah, if he
shut
does,
down completely.
If he does, I'm not going to blame it on the fucking weed. That man's he's done more shit. And
how old is he?
Willie?
He's old.
Oh, he's old, bro.
So
he's 85.
He's lived a
Is
good
he seriously?
life.
Yeah, he was born April 29th, 1933.
So he's about to be
Holy
86 then. Right? What?
86?
Right? She said 85?
Like 86?
Yeah, he's
It
85.
says Willie Nelson has a 5th
I don't
degree
get it.
black belt, and
When you 86
not-
somebody's, you get rid of somebody.
Oh,
So you're
shit.
saying he's gonna be 86. I'm like, okay. You get it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
man, that's good.
Oh,
That's good.
he's a 5th degree black belt in Gong Kwan Yu Sol.
See?
What the hell is that?
Why couldn't he do
Sounds like
jiu-jitsu
some Chuck
too?
Norris bullshit.
Oh, are
Oh,
you
whoa,
saying?
whoa,
Are you
wait a
saying
second.
Chuck Norris is bullshit?
Are you calling Lone Wolf McQuaid bullshit?
Oh my
No,
god!
not at all.
Listen to
I just
know,
have to say
listen.
bullshit out.
Yeah,
after
he
that.
listens, bro. Chuck Norris is here.
Here
Look,
he
if he
comes.
fucking comes and destroys this house because you said that shit, I'm gonna be very upset.
yeah,
Oh, man.
we're gonna sue you too.
Keeping the bag.
It's like fuck your house. I'm keeping the bag.
Chuck Norris knocking down the wall, Squirrel leave and go, appreciate it back.
Bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches. Let me know when you want me to come back.
Did you see this week on the news that Colorado passed a bill to confiscate weapons?
Yeah, if you for medical, if you're licensed.
Not
What?
necessarily.
What is there?
So the bill, basically, anybody that they deem to be a threat to themselves or somebody else, they can confiscate their
But
weapons.
hasn't the sheriffs and everything come out and said that we're not going to enforce this?
No, actually, they passed a bill.
Well, they've done that in a few places, but the sheriffs have come out and said we will not enact, we will not act on this.
Well, that was the Republican side of the legislature saying that detrimental to the sheriff's department if they try to go and confiscate a weapon and things escalate, you know, they could be in danger. So they were opposing the bill, but it still passed. So the burden of proof is going to be actually on the firearm owner to show that they're no longer a threat to themselves, family, or whatever. So a family member, a friend, or even, you know, law enforcement can file a petition saying this person is, you know, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
We need to take their weapon or whatever because they're going to harm themselves or somebody else.
And before you even get to prove your innocence, your weapons are going to be taken anyway. So then once you
up
prove
to a year.
Yeah, then once you do prove it, then you're going to have to fight to get it back. Because they've tried to do that here in Florida where actually the attorney general for the ag department, there was a thing going around where they were notifying concealed carry holders that they needed to come and turn in their concealed carry because they had a felony on their record. A felony was found on their record. So they had to come in, turn their card over, and then prove that they did not, because they didn't have a felony on their record. It was just a mistake in the system. But then they have to go all the way back through the process again. You know, so, and she's been on record saying that she would make it as difficult as possible for a concealed carry, you know, within the law. She'll make it as difficult as you can to get it.
So my ex went to buy a gun in Alaska. This is when we were still married. He went to buy a gun in Alaska and got denied. And we didn't know if he got denied because he did have some jail time and domestic violence on his record, or if it was because Social Security also has him as mentally unstable.
Whoa.
So he got denied. That was before we moved here, which, of course, he has a restraining order against him, which makes it a felony if he has a weapon near him.
How was he deemed mentally unstable?
He
went to a psychologist, or
he's mentally unstable.
Was he ever Baker acted?
Yeah, he's been in in-house patient facilities.
Yeah,
if
you get Baker acted, then it's on your record.
Man, you sure know how to pick them.
You've got domestic violence for 7 years on your record, jail time, other shit going on.
Damn, you're lucky.
Well, I tell you,
you fucking got out of that.
Lottery winner, Sherry.
Yeah, no shit.
That was in Alaska.
So?
That was years before I got out. Never mind. But anyways, so it was just interesting because we didn't know what stopped. That was probably 12 years ago that he got denied. And then, so I don't know. We didn't know if it was because of the violence on his record or the,
it sounds
none
like
of it was felonies.
Matter.
He didn't have felonies. No, he shouldn't have the gun.
Yeah. If he's mentally unstable, fuck him. Sorry, dude.
Yeah. Sorry, if you get
and then, so his dad has felonies too for violence and for drugs. And his dad was trying to get me to buy the guns. I was like, hell no, I'm not buying the guns. If they're not giving you guns, I'm not buying a gun for you guys to have. There's a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him, the concerned citizen all of a sudden.
Right.
Mr. I got 7 felonies.
I don't know how many felonies he's got.
Yeah. See, those are the people that don't need to have guns.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah.
But it's the ones that are law abiding that get fucked around with and shit. So that's the shitty part.
Yeah. So
and
I just thought that you know, I looked at it on both sides of the coin. It's like maybe that's a good thing, but I also think
it is a good thing. But the bad side is it is going to be abused.
Exactly. That was my thing.
Abused, and it's hard to find that line
because anybody can say, "Hey, I feel threatened by him. He's got a gun." Blah, 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 blah. And now this person who didn't even pull out their gun has to come in, turn in their gun, you know, for a year. And then you have to go back and prove to them that you're not a threat, you know, but.
And then you can just turn around and be a threat anyways. Like
yeah. So I thought that was not, you know, a good thing.
No, it's one of those where it's a good hearted idea. But it's going to be implemented in a bad way.
It's sad, though, because you have those cases, too, where it's like, oh, I'm not a threat. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, okay. And they give you your rights back. And then you turn around and go kill the person, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard. That's the world we're living in today.
That person could either do the same thing with a vehicle.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter about guns. You know, it's not about the gun. It's about the person.
With a knife.
Because I mean, you got places like Japan.
have a
Like
locker.
Japan doesn't have a gun problem at all.
They have a knife problem.
They have a knife. Well,
Ninja Star.
A Ninja Star problem.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like one of the worst mass casualty incidents was
A guy with a sword.
no, it was a guy with a knife on the subway.
Wasn't he just going?
Yeah, he was
just walking
yeah,
down.
he killed I think around 27 or 30
Liver
something,
shots?
30 something people with a knife.
And none of those people like thought about jumping him.
Well, dude, Japan's because I've had some friends that go there. The culture and the mentality is really it's completely different than anything you would imagine. It really is.
Man, if I had been on that train, it would have been like maybe 9 that he got a hold of.
Well, that's the thing though. You're an aggressive guy. We're aggressive people. We're just, kind of aggressive in a way like that. They are very, very docile.
It's like, oh, he's got a knife. I'll fake him out and you grab him from behind and then we beat the dog shit out of him.
But I mean, that's just because we're fucking aggressive ass Americans. So we're like, fight.
Well, when you're fighting for your life.
True.
I mean, I'm not aggressive.
Yeah, you are.
How am I aggressive?
Come on. Everybody at this fucking table besides Squirrel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
You're only aggressive at inanimate objects when they don't work the way you want them to
I'm
work.
not aggressive.
I've seen you get more angry at fucking remote controls and cameras and
the
shit than I've
computer.
ever seen you at a
when
person.
you push a button that says that it's supposed to do this, I expect it to do this.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I've never seen you angry at a person the same way I've seen you angry at a pair of headphones. So,
Yeah, but I bought those headphones.
so I can break them if I want them.
Those they were my property. So now if somebody else slams my headphones, then I have an issue.
Yeah. Hey, I bought that shit. If I want it broke, I'll break it.
That's right. Let me break that
Let me
shit.
do it.
Let me do it.
Because I've broke my own shit before, and then when I've done it, I've went, oh, fuck.
Why'd I do that?
Why'd I do that?
Hey, let me tell you somebody who's not broke.
Who?
That's Jeff Bezos.
No, he's fucking, what are you doing, Sunshine?
Bro.
You're boring him.
Are we boring you,
Sorry.
Squirrel?
I looked at
buddy.
a video. So
Yeah, well, can you put that away?
Right next to your mic?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
my fault.
Damn.
Fucking rookie.
I know, bro. Every time he comes, he's like a rookie. Like he's got to be trained all over again. But anyway, Bezos just got divorced.
Who's that?
Amazon.
The owner of Amazon, CEO. So
I think he's richest person.
So he got divorced. His wife got 35 billion.
Yeah, would it be?
With a B,
With a B, son. And he still got 110.
Yeah.
Hundo.
Still the richest man on fucking earth.
That's
Well,
right.
richest
Fucking
man
Earth.
publicly.
Publicly on
Okay.
fucking Earth.
That's right.
Because
on
that's
this
the
week's
thing. Like,
episode of Fucking Earth, we have
Jeff Bezos.
Keep it going.
Train of thought ran out a little steam. Well, because they've talked, somebody's brought that up before. Is like, richest people on earth, and it's
Saudis.
like, yeah, that's the thing. You start going, well, what about all these, oligarchs in Russia and the Saudi princes, or these people don't have to, tell you how much money they have.
That's true.
So
You imagine having that kind of money? Kind of fuck you money?
I just like fuck you money. I don't even have to have their kind of fuck you money.
No. I mean, okay, let's say you have fuck you money. What do you do all day?
Whatever I want. Fuck
Go
you.
train.
fuck you things.
Yeah. Fuck you things. Yeah.
What are those fuck you things, Chris?
Whatever the
let me-
fuck I want.
I know what I do. I would probably fucking play in my garden and go fishing, and that'd probably be about the extent.
You're
Hunting?
You're fucking old.
No, it's just things that I enjoy. That's what I would use that money to be able to do the things that I enjoy doing and not have to
Touche.
worry about other shit.
There you go.
I don't
That's-
know what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the shit.
I have no fucking idea. I don't know.
I go golf. I
Well,
could do hobbies.
How many hours a day? 24?
Well, yeah, but
I
I mean,
would
how many
have-
are you gonna?
Oh,
You got like 10 to sleep.
So 24 times 365. What is that?
Oh fuck, dude, that's math.
A lot. Okay, so I would have a lot of.
You'd have a lot of
women
time.
around and be like, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for my hand job.
Okay.
One every hour.
on the hour.
As long as you moisturize, you'll be all right. If not, you're gonna burn that motherfucker up.
I ain't got to do it.
True, good point.
Wallow's gonna be all beat up day 4,
Right?
He's gonna be all scabbed up. He's not gonna be looking forward to it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's 9, please.
I sunken in.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Meanwhile, they're all working their grip strength in the back room.
I can't do this anymore.
This plan was not well thought out.
It seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have $17 billion.
Yeah. 48 hours
you want
into
sandpaper?
it. Yeah.
Man,
No more.
I probably donate a
Death
lot
by
of that
snoo
money. I probably donate a lot of that money and just keep what I would need to live the rest of my life comfortably. Not in a 46-room mansion, not driving 17 Lamborghinis.
No,
And
I'd buy property. I'd have.
My ass. I'm picturing Wallow right now pulling up to like, woo! Just a big old super expensive car, just throwing out money, prostitutes all over in there.
Nah.
He's got fake titties galore.
Fucking Puerto Rican Ric
Why are you
Flair.
pointing at me?
You were pointing.
You were pointing at me like you
you
were
were
going to say
pointing.
something.
no, I was going to say, I do like fast cars.
Yes.
I do
And
like titties.
I do like those too.
Yeah.
And I do want to drive a Lambo, but I don't want to own one. Where the fuck am I going to drive
Oh,
that?
man.
Not on
JTV.
95.
That was a
And
good
go what? 65?
Yeah, man.
69. Just bump it up. That's a tad bit.
Hey.
Just to be able to throw that out there.
Well, what do you know about 69?
It's a north-south position, bro.
Yeah.
That's jujitsu.
It's jiu-jitsu.
That is not north-south. Sorry. Anywho.
But yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have expensive cars and do all like that. I'd have property. I'd have me
travel.
I could tell you, I'd have me a place in the Keys, and I'd probably have a place in the mountains, and then
In the Smoky Mountains?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell when you ain't got that kind of money anyway, but
True.
it's like, definitely want to make sure my family's taken care of. I'll probably just donate it to like some,
Dog places.
yeah, a lot of those.
See, that's what I could see you doing with your money. You'd be like, you know what? I'm going to open up like a ranch.
Dog sanctuary.
So I wouldn't run it. Because
No, but you would be the owner to the point where you could go and see all the dogs.
I definitely would get like land and have somebody come in and run it.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, this is a no-kill shelter and we have space for 5,000 dogs.
Yeah.
Which is more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because even
And I get to come in whenever I want and pet whatever dog I want.
because Clay County and you know these places have, I think they have
You
room
get
for
one
like
hillbilly
150
guy's
to
like,
200.
can I make
They're
love to?
overrun.
What?
You're like, no. You're like, okay, just asking. No?
Man, you high as fuck.
He's like, well, I am on the second story.
At no point do I want to make love to a dog.
Hey,
That's illegal in a lot of states.
that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Good.
That is good.
I think he's got it on his mind that he does.
Nah.
What?
He's like, what? He woke up real quick. What?
What? Hell to the nah.
Nah, yeah,
Hell no.
definitely. I would definitely have a place where abandoned dogs and could go in and have their little
Have
space.
their little F shack. You know, they get up
Yeah.
in there, they start making babies, squirting and
No,
shitting all
see,
over
that's
the
the
place.
thing.
Too far.
No one's cleaning it.
Too far.
You gotta have staff. You gotta have them
Infections.
neutered, spayed, and all that. So
Oh, yeah.
there ain't gonna be none of that.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the Price
But
is
the
Right
place
guy.
across the street, though, if you're trying to get down,
I'm gonna have
bring your chihuahuas.
I'm gonna have Squirrel run that brothel.
Right, like a dog brothel.
Bring your dog.
Yeah,
get a
pick
leg.
your dog, pick your breed. Here you go.
Yeah.
We can mix them all up.
Yeah, we charge it by the pound, so we weigh it just like it's froyo. It's a weird concept, but we're working with it.
See, I like how he thinks. You know?
Yeah, man.
He's already got that business mind going.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
He already knows how he's gonna be run.
No flat rates. We go by the pound. Oh, speaking of flat rates, funny story since we were talking about golf. There's a guy who's been on the tour for quite a long time. Can't remember his name.
nice.
Yeah.
John
Good
Daly?
connection.
No, he's not John Daly, but he's a guy. He's like one of the 5th or 6th highest earnings. Well, he hadn't won a Open in 4 years. Well, he won one like last month, but he was using a local caddy. So the normal kind of rule is the caddy if you get, top 10 finish, they normally get 5% of your purse.
Yeah.
And then if you win, they normally get 20 or 10 and then a bonus. So for what the guy won, he should have given his caddy $130,000.
Okay.
Because he won like 1.3 mil on the tournament. Cool. Yeah. So he paid his caddy $5,000.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Local caddy, Mexican guy, who just works at the golf course and caddied for the guy for the entire tournament because his caddy was doing something else. Caddied for him, helped him get the win. Hasn't had a win in 4 years. Paid the motherfucker $5,000.
Did the caddy say keep it? It looks like you need it more than I do.
Well, the caddy took his $5 and then was like, "Fuck you." And the guy tried to offer him more, and he was like, "No, fuck you. I don't want more." But then people started getting a hold of the story, and have just been trashing it. I was watching Jim Rome had a whole little segment on it, calling him,
Jim Rome still has a show?
Yeah, it's on CBS.
Really?
Yeah, but he was talking about it, and he's like, he's now in that group with No Tippin' Pippin, because Scottie Pippen
doesn't tip?
Yeah, Scottie Pippen was known to be a cheap motherfucker.
Damn.
Like legit cheap.
That's why he lost all his money.
Yeah, you would think not tipping, he would have kept some of it, but.
Damn.
But yeah, he was like notorious for like running up big bills and shit and then like tipping like $1 at a restaurant.
Dude.
Kind of shit.
What a dick.
Yeah, just, bad dudes. Not cool.
Man, I used to love Scottie Pippen back in the Bulls days.
Everybody did.
You're a douche.
Yeah.
Scotty.
Come on. You're a fucking millionaire. Or used to be.
No shit.
Come on, man.
Yo, so I want to talk to you about, you work for a corporate, company.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't work in an office with a whole bunch of people together.
No.
So there are some thirsty motherfuckers up in these offices that I've worked at.
Really?
And it's kind of funny to me.
Is it like both sides are thirsty, like women and men, or is it more guys?
It's mainly guys.
Mainly, yeah, because guys are thirsty.
Yeah. The chicks are a little bit more, on the download.
Yeah. At least at the office.
But fucking guys, coming around and you hear them talking and they're bragging,
Spitting game.
Yeah, trying to spit game.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't realize, man, you're spitting game probably to the wrong chicks because the person that I'm talking about, she'll tell me, be like, "Oh, you believe this guy?" He's like telling me all this shit. And I'm like, "Yeah, I hear it." I hear it. But man, he makes no bones about it. Comes over to her desk, starts talking to her, bragging and shit.
Hey, man, some guys play the average.
It's like, bro, you don't know how pathetic you.
Yeah, but
like, I'm gonna put it out there right now. If you're listening to this, and you and I work together, and I was ever that fucking thirsty, call right now and fucking burn my ass to the ground. Roast me. I don't care, because I don't believe that I was ever like that. Ever.
Well, probably not as an adult.
Well, not even as a young guy.
Really?
I mean, I was, a little bit of an asshole more than, than a thirsty guy, but it's just, I find it funny.
Oh, I mean, I do too. I mean, I've seen, luckily I don't work in the corporate, I do work in the corporate world, but I don't work in the cubicle world.
It's like, I've never seen a guy that comes off like that pull off, getting hooked up with a chick.
I have.
By doing that.
I mean, like.
Well, then that means that chick's gullible as fuck.
Oh, for sure. For sure. No. But that's the thing. He's playing the average.
Either that or she wanted some dick. And she didn't care where it came from.
Yeah. But if you play the average, you're gonna throw those lines as far and as wide as you can. And, if you get 100 misses and one hit.
But you're doing it out in the middle of the floor where everybody can see you. It's like, don't you want to do that? Like,
I don't know. I was always told you never, it's one of those things, never shit where you sleep.
I mean, I've done it a couple of times, but
I've shit in my sleep.
Ew.
Is that not the same metaphor? Doesn't work?
Yes, Chris. You are correct.
Why is it worse if it's together?
It is correct.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So then you have the other guy who's the total opposite, who's, I read this book, blah, 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 blah.
Well, he's still thirsty. He's just not
it's
throwing
like,
it out there hard.
The other guy was just here ago, like 2 minutes ago. Give it a rest. Oh my God, I gotta tell my friend, stop painting your jeans on.
Right.
That's probably why they're coming over.
No, it's a woman.
Her fault?
Because you walking by with your painted jeans on. Yeah, it's her fault.
Yes, we're victim blaming here, Sherry. Come on, get on board.
I get it.
Stop putting your jeans on. Stop having all these guys come on.
I don't know. Guys are gross.
I know.
They really are.
I am.
It is fun to watch them.
Still am.
It is fun to watch them, though. I've watched them in bars and stuff like that.
At a bar is a little bit different.
It is, but then
a bar is nothing more than a meat market.
It is.
And did I behave like a complete jackass at bars back in the day? I did.
Probably.
But not at work.
No.
Where everybody can hear what you're saying. Bro, I don't care what kind of Mercedes you drive in.
That motherfucker on lease anyways.
I don't care about your Yeezys. You know, I don't care about your Folex. Because it's a fake Rolex, you know, whatever. It's like, if you're going to spit that kind of game, just spit it out to her. Don't spit it out to everybody can hear it.
Yeah. Be like, let me holler at you.
I don't care if you read Don Quixote.
Let me holler at you. I'll holler.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, okay. Can I get your number?
Yeah, let me slide in your DM.
Yeah. Be a little bit more, on the low.
Yeah.
Don't make it so obvious.
Yeah, some guys are just oblivious to that.
What's up, baby?
Guys,
I see
you.
A little bit of cheese.
I'm laughing at you. She's laughing at you. Actually, she and I are both laughing at you.
Yeah.
You know, because she and I will be talking and be like, oh, you believe that? And I'm like, yeah, that's your homeboy right there. But anyway.
Are you like the work husband?
I am.
Are you?
Yeah, that's my work wife.
Yeah.
She's my work side piece. My work wife is to my left, and my work side piece is to my back.
Okay.
So she knows that she's.
Oh yeah.
She knows she's a side piece.
Yeah. That's the interesting kind of dichotomy of things, how things work. Everybody's got, their work husband, their work wife, their stuff like that. Which is weird for us because we're solo. So like we're just in our trucks all the time. So we don't get to have, work husbands,
so
work
you
wives.
touch yourself all the time.
All day long. Just driving with my hand down my pants.
I would love to work from home, but I
know you wouldn't.
Why not?
Well, I say you would probably be fine. A lot of people say, man, I really love to work from home. Man, unless you've got the drive to want to work from home, it's hard. You have to check yourself all the time.
I want to work from home.
Well, the problem is like I said, if you're not motivated and
I'm not motivated at work.
Well,
I'm motivated to stay home.
Yeah, the problem because when you're here at home, there are so many more distractions to get into.
Sleeping.
Because my work computer's right behind me. Well, this is right. When I'm on that, this is right behind me here. So I mean, I can get tied up into something on this, ignore that. So
we're
porn.
No, I'll just start listening to a podcast and perusing through, Vote or another news aggregate or something, and just start going down rabbit holes or YouTube and stuff.
Like I got shit to do, man. I think that I would be on point as far as work comes.
You get it done, and then you got all day to do the rest.
That is one good point. If you can do that,
we're looking at moving our warehouse down south of 295. It's just getting ridiculous being up where we are. And
you're looking at moving?
We're looking at moving, kind of towards St. Augustine. And I keep being like, why don't we just get like a warehouse where we keep all of our equipment and we just work from home? We don't need an office.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of pointless.
A lot of places are going, believe it or not, a lot of places are, I've been a remote employee for 13 years, 14 years. So
we're all traveling so much to different projects that, we'll kind of meet back or whatever at the office. And
there's certain jobs that, there is a benefit to going to an office and having everybody kind of, in one spot. But then for other aspects of jobs, it's easier to just be remote.
I like my team, for the most part, I do enjoy having my work wife and my work side piece, right there, because every once in a while I'll talk to him. But for the most part, I don't say shit for the most part. I just do my job. And
well, nowadays with technology, you can have a team and not live in the same state. I mean, there's 9 of us on my team and we communicate all day, every day. I'll log into somebody's computer for them, to help them with an issue and stuff like that. So
does it break the monotony of being at home and you having people to talk
socialize
to?
A little bit.
Socialize
some level.
Sure. But do I want that, or do I prefer staying at home and getting my work done and being done?
Even if it's like a part-time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I go to the office. Tuesday, Thursday, I work from home. It'd be nice.
See, if you had I have to get X amount of done and then I'm done for the day. If you have that, that's great.
Well, not really. I
see, for me, I have from this time to this time I work.
Yeah. Well, I have to do as much as I can
in those hours.
Between those hours.
Yeah.
So
see, mine varies. I don't know. It's
I'd be
not
like,
the same thing
yo,
every day.
if I'm going to work from home, can I start working at 5 in the morning? Can I start working at 4?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not having to deal with customers and people.
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing.
See, because that's the issue I've got. Like, I have to deal with GCs. I have to deal with landlords. I have to, people are always contacting me. So, because we start, I start at 5:30 sometimes, in the heat, summertime, I'm in the truck
early.
at 5:30. I'm done by 2 because that's when the storms are rolling in. That's when it's the hottest. I'm home. But I only get paid from that time frame. But then I still have to, I don't have to, and I shouldn't, but people will call GCs because there's still work going on, especially in my industry. It doesn't stop.
Well, for me is if I could get my 8 hours and get them done as quick, as early as I possibly can, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, I'll start working at 5 o'clock in the morning and be done by 1.
See, I wish I could do that. I would love to work a little bit earlier and get off earlier, but I have to deal with like the city and the counties.
Yeah.
So,
and the thing is like
8 o'clock.
I don't have to take a lunch because I'm already home. I could eat while I work.
Yeah, but you still got to take lunch by law.
I know.
Well, you just clock your hours. You just clock your hours as 8 hours or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, like for us, we have to show our lunch.
Yeah.
We used to have to show our breaks and our lunch, but now we just have to show our lunch.
I'll take half an hour lunch. That's the minimum.
Yeah, same
We
here.
mark a half-hour lunch. No, actually, they just changed our thing, so we now have an hour lunch, but we don't clock out. We don't mark it in a.
So how do they know you're not taking a 2-hour lunch?
We got to do whatever we want on this side of town.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're a remote office to the Tampa office, so we do our own thing over here and just mark our 8 hours. But we work. Like, I'm working. I answer the phone. I answer emails at 8 o'clock at night. Like,
are your emails finally starting to come in?
Yeah. Yes, that was a whole complicated.
So what was it?
So we ended up actually just changing the password, and it had something to do with, for whatever reason, being on my iPad, my laptop, and my phone. We changed the password and it stopped doing it.
Oh.
Even though I rigged, put it back on my phone, updated the password on the for whatever reason, something was glitching.
Yeah, just got hung
and
up.
everything was reading as it came in.
Oh. Well, cool.
So annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, we just had a big issue. Some of our guys, for some reason, our IT department pushed an update and it screwed up Java on like half of our systems.
We've had so many issues.
Yeah, so then people were trying to log into things and they can't use the things that we use every day because their Java is out of update. And unless you start digging in through the programs, because that was the thing, they'd call me and go, "Hey, what version are you on? What are you using?" And I'd have to tell them, and they're like, "Shit, I'm 5 updates behind you."
We just signed up with a new IT company because before it was one of the guys that just worked in the office that did IT for everybody in the company. It's like over 250 people.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And so we hired an actual IT company, and then they did some update on my computer now, and like half the shit doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the
and I'm
great
like,
thing.
I can't do half the shit that I need to do.
Yeah, that's what's nice when you move to like our IT department. It used to be just like internal. And then they did the same thing. They've hired it out. So now when you call, you get to talk to somebody in California.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it took them days
At least
to
it's
figure
not
out
somebody in India. Hello.
no, it's an Indian in California.
Oh.
It took them days to figure out
Might
my
as well
email.
be Pakistan or some shit like that.
Nah, I hang up. I've
I've hung up before and just recalled and tried to get another one. And
Hello, my name is Jim.
I give up.
Thank you for calling.
I try to be as respectful as I can, but I've had to tell a few of them, like, look, I'm not trying to sound like an ass. I was like, but I cannot understand what you're saying. So if you could either...
Oh, Mr. Chris, I'm speaking English very well.
Then I'll tell them, it's like, look, it's not you. It's just I can't pick up the accent, and I'm having a hard time understanding what you're asking me to do.
Perhaps you should clean your ears.
They'll give me to somebody else. Yeah, they'll give me to somebody else.
Somebody give him a Q-tip. Clean his ears.
Sucks. I hate to have to be that guy, but it's like, bro, you're telling me to do all this shit in my directory. I can't understand half the fucking letters that are coming out of your mouth. So,
it's like, excuse me, sir, can you give me your American supervisor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Reminds me when we go get our nails done. Caitlin's always looking at me like, what'd she say? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
If you don't
Say
know,
yes.
then I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole time, because I had to take her for the ball last weekend, and the whole time they would say something. The whole time they would say something, she'd look at me, I'm like, oh, say yes.
Yeah, because those Filipino girls or shit like that, they will be talking some crazy
And then if you don't understand
shit.
and you're like, well, I don't know, and they're like, and they're Caitlin was getting all self-conscious.
I love it. I've gone up to Amanda when she's got her nails done and just, sat around, chilled, and just watched them work in there. And it's fucking hilarious because you'll have some of these trailer park trash motherfuckers walking here, come to get their jiffy feet taken care of.
I always have to catch myself when I'm like a Japanese place having sushi because I'm like, oh, this is so delicious. I'm like, oh, fuck. Why did I say that? But I'm just, just playing around.
Oh, Jalen. Liquid lunches are fun when working from home. Whatever.
Oh, well, well, that's because that fool's got a room like this full of liquor.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, what do I want today? What do I want?
What's going to buff up the gun show to help me here?
Yeah. Well,
That's
that's why I don't do liquid lunches.
I don't do that shit either, man. I've worked with some people and they'll be like, let's get lunch, and then we'll do lunch, and they're like, yeah, let me get a Sam Adams and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, we got to leave after this, right? I got to work.
I've only done that once with my brother at an old job. We were so stressed out over the bullshit that was going on. We're like, fuck it.
Make it a double.
We're having beer.
There you go.
And we did. But, what do they say now?
I get high on my own supply. I believe it.
I don't doubt it.
Don't doubt it, sir.
Speaking of high on their own supply, did you see that the UFC finally banned, USADA banned somebody for life already?
No, who?
For what?
It was Ruslan Magomedov. He's out of Khabib's training camp.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he one of the ones that was in the brawl?
No. So
or is USADA just banned him?
He's the guy that just fought recently, right?
Yeah.
He got busted for steroids.
Yeah. So in 2016 he got busted. In 2018 they found 5 different type of steroids in his body.
Wow.
And now when they did a random on him, he refused to take it. So they're like,
that'll do it.
Yep.
Third strike, you're out.
Gots to go.
32 years old, bro. No longer has a career in the UFC.
I don't know if that's as
I'm sure
detrimental
he'll go
as
to
it
one
used to be.
championship
That's
or whatever.
true. I mean, there's that ACB out of Russia.
Mm-hmm.
He can still go there. I don't know what one championships, rules are on that.
He can go to is the one that you were talking about, the one that Gabby fights in?
Oh no, that's Dream.
Yeah, Dream
Sure,
and
that one
Ryzen.
was
Ryzen. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryzen. They'll be like,
That'll
yo,
take
do you
him.
They don't
need
give a
some?
fuck.
Yeah. Do you need some steroids?
They'll
Got
put it.
Gabby on the good stuff.
They'll put it in the contract. You must take steroids.
Yeah. We will not test you for
Right.
any picograms.
No.
You're good.
You can have all the
the picograms.
Yeah.
Yo, look at this, bro. It's
what?
10th Planet Lombard.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Lumbar.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's got a picture with CM Punk. I guess CM Punk's at one of the Fuji events.
Hell yeah, we love CM Punk.
Friend of the show.
CM Punk is a friend of the show.
Oh, that's right.
What happened?
Because he's he's friends with Austin.
With Austin Lane.
And Austin's been on the show.
He's friends with Austin. Man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we found that out kind of funnily.
So we tell people that he's a friend of the show. Yeah. Even though he's really not.
Yeah, he's never heard of us.
No. Absolutely.
But we know who he is, so it still
Yeah.
counts.
That counts, yeah. So when somebody talks bad about CM Punk, we always let them know, hey man.
Don't
talk bad about him.
You
because
probably
he's a friend
didn't
of the
see it
show.
because I don't think you probably listened to. But did you see Austin this week on the radio?
I hear him on the ads on the radio. It's so
What
funny.
did he do?
He finally kind of got to talk about wrestling. He took a segment. Him and another guy got a segment, and they talked about WrestleMania that was going on this weekend. Because the other guy who hosts, he's like, "No, I do not want to talk about wrestling. I'm not talking." And Austin's like, "Wrestle."
Well, Ronda Rousey's headlining at WrestleMania with Charlotte Flair and
Yep.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
First time a woman, any woman has headlined WrestleMania.
Mhm.
That's a big deal.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you don't like it, if you're not into wrestling, I mean, it's
okay, so I guess we're not going to talk about wrestling because Sherry just went like,
is another
I
woman.
saw the little blip and I was like, nah.
I mean, I don't pay attention to her or that in much of the wrestling stuff, but
like, I really don't get too much into it, but I follow it. I look at the articles. I see highlights and stuff like that. And I must tell you, Charlotte Flair, if you ever get divorced, Give me a call.
Hit you up.
Yeah.
I'm
not thirsty or anything, but, you know, I'm just saying. She's a pretty lady.
Is she? I'm assuming that's Ric Flair's daughter.
Why would you assume that?
Well, because her last name's Flair.
So?
Okay. Is it not? Okay. It is. Is it Clayton's sister?
Clayton? Yeah. Clayton's yes, it is Clayton's sister. But she's tall, man.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, Clayton's tall.
True.
Is Holly really fighting Amanda in July?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gonna get worked.
Yeah. I don't think Holly's going to be able to pull that one out.
No.
So interesting.
Are they fighting at 135?
I don't know what they're fighting in a ring.
Well, they're fighting for the belt, so I would. Well,
she's got both.
Yeah. So maybe. Who knows?
I'm gonna beat
He says, let's make history, so I don't know which one they're fighting at.
She's going to beat her ass and then make her girlfriend.
I smell food.
I smell farts.
Yeah, Amanda's cooking.
I thought I smelled
Broccoli?
farts.
Yeah.
It's broccoli.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's making
I was looking at you like, this motherfucker.
No, she's making Andrew's
He got the
meals.
cheese.
I was thinking the same shit. Like, this motherfucker.
No, she's making Andrew's because I'm delivering. I'm delivering Andrew's meals in the morning instead of Monday. So then that way I don't
I
have
keep
to.
forgetting it's Saturday.
And then,
Yes.
I went and got a smoothie. I was like, about fighting
Surprise, motherfucker.
Anywho. What were we talking about? Wrestling?
Wrestling.
Flair.
wrestling.
Charlotte Flair.
Wrestling.
So-
I see Cain Velasquez is getting ready to make his debut.
Oh my God.
AAA or whatever.
For
it is.
AAA, yeah.
AAA.
Yeah. Dude, I used to watch AAA back in the day, man.
But did you see the
loved it.
picture?
No.
Luchador mask.
Really?
Yeah.
So nobody knows that it's Kane.
Of course they know it's
with
fucking
his
Kane.
brown pride
Yeah.
tattoo.
But
Come on.
But the picture was he's standing there like in a old school way in the fucking suit with the luchador mask. I was like, that's dope as shit.
Well, he likes. I think he said that he idolized El Santo and El Hijo de El Santo.
Yeah.
Which is how they used to dress back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, for press conferences, they would come in
They
in
had
a suit.
the suit, the
or
mask.
You would have the mask.
Yes.
Because
Shit, they had the TV shows back in the day.
They don't fucking break kayfabe.
No.
They're always on.
Always.
So, but did you see that Paul Imaginali slapped Artem Lobov?
That poor dude just get fucking slapped all the fucking time. Everybody's slapping him.
First Khabib,
Yeah.
and now Paul Imaginali.
Jesus.
He's that. I slap you like a little bitch because that's what you are. You're a little bitch.
Yeah, somebody shared a picture of Conor coming to his rescue carrying a dolly.
I did not see that. But
Yeah.
that's funny. I saw that Rumble Johnson broke it up. I didn't know that he was part of that bare knuckle fighting
He
championship.
just signed recently.
Yeah, he's like an ambassador to it.
That's interesting.
So yeah, I saw that they were trying to get him to come back and fight, and he's like, man, unless the money's right, and it's like a huge fight, he's like, I don't have to itch.
Yeah. It's one of those, if the money's right, well, what's the money? $5 million.
It's like that dude is powerlifting right now. He's not even training. He's like
He's selling weed.
well,
This guy's on like weed dispensary.
Yeah.
well, cool.
Yeah. I mean, they're getting smarter, man.
Yeah.
A lot of the fighters are starting to branch out. Once,
Yeah,
start setting stuff up for when their career's done.
We always say it. Look at Shab. You know, he's done way better than a lot of these guys.
Yeah. I mean, people still toss shit his way, and he's just like, whatever. I'll wipe away my tears with my fucking money
Yeah, he's driving that Velociraptor.
that he can't fucking get out the parking lot. God, that's sad.
Oh, I saw that Chevy. Well, it's not Chevy. It's a company in Croatia that took a Chevy Silverado and made it a 6x6.
Yeah, I've seen those.
1,200 horsepower.
Yeah, it's a little stupid.
Man. And I think he just go through anything, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and Dad were actually talking about. I'd love to. I wish I had the money because there again, one of the things. If
340 grand.
If I had money,
yeah,
I would make like the ultimate diesel truck, because the problem is it's a combination of Chevy, Ford, and Dodge, taking something out of each one of those. Because the Allison transmissions is the best, and then the Cummins diesels are the best. Those are the Dodges, and then the Ford, the drivetrain, the drivetrain and the ride are the best. So you just take a Ford, gut it, and you put, the Allison transmission in it out of the Chevy, and then you put the motor out of a Dodge. And I'm sure there's people that do that. They can do kits for it, but they're expensive.
the Mercedes ones is pretty nice too. That was the first 6x6 that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You can adjust the ride height. It's got self-inflatable tires.
Yeah.
Like if you're going through,
Is it tires or is it bags?
It's tires.
Tires.
Yeah, both tires and the bags. 'Cause
Okay.
you can adjust the suspension height. I saw that they were taking it through the desert, so they let out a little bit of air out of the tires.
Yeah, bag them down.
And then when they were done, and just hit a button and it inflates them back up.
Yeah, that's what we used to do when we'd go to the jetties with our little trucks and stuff. You bag the tires down, and then you know, somebody has a little air compressor thing in the back of their truck. Then before you leave, you know, once you get out of the sand at the jetties, everybody's pulled over and putting.
Why is it that you got to let air out of the tires though?
More surface area contact with the sand, so you don't.
Okay.
It doesn't dig down and sink. So you're more sitting on top of the sand,
Gotcha.
so you don't lose traction.
I would have known.
Well, that's why it's good to have, you know, redneck country boys.
Hey,
as
friends. Yeah.
Trust me, that's why, like when Dad lost years ago, when they still lived here in Jacksonville, he hydroplaned in his van, and he wound up off in the fucking woods off of 295. Called me at the pool hall that he knew I hung out at. Said, "Hey, I need somebody with a truck to come and get me. You know, I'm stuck in the woods off of 295." So the whole fucking posse of like 6 trucks, you know, old school, you know, 74 Fords up on 44s and all like that. We all come rolling out of the fucking pool hall to go rescue Dad and hook him up and snatch him out of the woods and get him back on the road.
Nice.
So he's like, that's why it's good to have, you know, your son.
Shout out to Papa Sharon.
I love my dad. He's cool.
He's gonna be hosting us.
He cool.
He's gonna be hosting us in June
He is.
when we go see Joey Coco Diaz
We'll have to go eat at Zama's or something.
somewhere.
Have to go eat some of that good food.
That good.
That good. I may see what we're doing, and I'll have to see exactly where. I wouldn't mind maybe going and popping in and seeing if Sean's up there, maybe grabbing a shirt, getting one of his Applegate shirts.
Cool.
Because I don't mind the design, and I don't think it says. I think he's got some that are just his design.
Kazushi Club.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, that joke did not go. It was lame, but it's okay. I know it was lame.
Hey, not all of them hit, brother.
I know they can't all be home runs.
Nope.
You know?
They're not all first round picks.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, not everybody can be an NFL draft.
My guy got picked in the
Unless
7th,
you create
17th
your
round.
name and you play that game.
So because of that joke, I'm gonna pull myself.
yourself.
I'm named Jeff.
Anyway, before we go, Chris, anything else you want to add? Any shout outs?
Shout out to your sponsors, boy.
That's right.
Should we have wrote it down before you started?
Don't forget the main one.
Shout out to Locker Room Talk podcast for having me on, for supporting me since day one. Josh the Man Foundation, Combat Night, Cruise Combat, BJJ Fit, Dab Earth. I know there's a few more. Oh, Golden Lion Pre-Rolls. It's one of my newest sponsors.
King Crate.
Kink Crate,
Training Yard.
City Rain CBD,
Float the idea.
Float the Idea, The Training Yard, of course, Beaches Rock Gym, and
Drone Hustler Productions.
Drone Hustler Productions, Eric Bell Designs, and I want to say that's it.
All right. Well, you know, as
BJJ World TV.
as guys that support you, we can let you keep traveling as shitty as you were traveling. So,
Oh my God.
you know, we got for you a traveling bag from Datsasura. So shout out to Datsasura for having dope ass equipment. So we got you a nice traveling bag for you to
Hell yeah.
look presentable when you roll up into these tournaments and shit. And
Thanks,
when you go
man.
to other people's homes and shit.
Appreciate it.
You know?
you
Yeah, I
can
was
actually
scaring
just
people off.
you can actually just put like what you want in a backpack now and take on the plane with you instead of everything you need in a backpack.
And you can probably buy some shit and bring it back.
Oh, cool.
So anyway, anything else you want to add, Sherry? Any shout outs?
No. Good luck next weekend. Okay. Well, if you compete, good luck. If not,
Thank
whatever.
you.
Yeah. Good luck to you and your squad.
Right.
No, it'll just be me.
Oh,
Solo
okay.
warrior.
I guess. All right. Well, where is it going to be at?
Orlando.
Oh.
Europa.
I'll be halfway there. I'll be down south of Palatka.
Man, I would say I would go to support you,
No,
but
you're not.
No, you're
I'm
not.
probably not going to go.
No. We all know that.
Is it going to be at the convention center?
Is that where Europa usually is?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Are they
Well,
going to stream it?
No,
No.
No.
Oh, well.
No. It's just like
It's small.
it's a convention center, and they have like bodybuilding, jiu-jitsu.
It's like an expo.
Yeah, it's the
Oh, okay.
expo.
All right.
And it's Art Suave something. I think it's a newer kind of organization that's getting a tournament set up going.
Well, then they need to get that stream set up.
It's like
Naga.
I haven't competed in 2 years. Like I was gonna do IBJJF today, but
But
it's a
you
lot
have to
of
do the
money.
podcast, so we appreciate you skipping IBJJF and coming here to do the podcast.
Yeah, we're much more bigger than IPJJF.
Absolutely.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
I got World Masters. I do
Fucking
gotta compete.
Point system pussies.
That's going to be what, in Vegas?
August, yeah.
We're going to Vegas.
Yeah. We were talking our bucket list last week. Not really bucket list, just Jesus Christ. Neither one of us are dying, but
Oh no,
yeah.
we're all dying.
Yeah, we're all dying.
You're
But
over
just our
40,
list,
you're
just our
dying.
list of things that we're going to do over the next couple of years.
That's right. I want to hit that Porsche experience. I want to drive that 911 Carrera.
I already told Dad, and he was like, "Cool, let's do it."
Go on Groupon. They got Porsches and Lamborghinis all the time, and
Well, the one place where I said you could drive a Lamborghini, it's actually, this is how rich this place is. It's like a golf, like living on a golf course.
Yeah.
Well, this is living on a racetrack. And you basically, you have your garage there at this racetrack.
Well, how long is the Lambo drive? Because the Porsche is an hour and a half.
It's not that.
it's not that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
the
that.
Lambo that I
like
saw
2
that you could
laps.
drive in Vegas is like 10 laps.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I guess the driving experience apps, they're not.
Why can't I hear her?
I don't know. Like her mic just died out.
Ew.
No, no. I see you on.
I just don't hear you through my headphones.
Yeah, no, she disappeared.
Completely?
No, I mean, she picked up, but I think,
Ringing?
but I don't know, for some reason her mic just went out. Say something now.
Hola.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's maxed. So.
Okay.
What happened?
Hola.
Hola.
All right. Well, before we go, Chris, anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you, Squirrel, for coming in and
Thank you.
being part of the most dangerous podcast in Northeast Florida.
That's right.
You don't know what shit can happen here. But anyway, we'll catch you next week. Peace. Peace.